A key to driving a car at its absolute limit lies in mastering its balance. Balance refers to the even distribution of vertical load across all four tires. When a car is well balanced, each tire's grip is maximized, enhancing control and allowing for faster lap times on the track. As you likely know, during acceleration, the load shifts toward the rear, causing the rear of the car to squat. This weight transfer increases pressure on the rear tires, improving their grip and traction. Conversely, under braking, the weight shifts to the front, making the nose of the car dip and increasing the grip of the front tires. Finally, in corners, the load transfers toward the outer tires, which bear more vertical load and therefore provide more grip. However, while cornering load transfer increases grip on the outer tires, it reduces the car's total available grip due to load sensitivity, which we'll explore in more detail later. Managing this phenomenon effectively is critical to using it to your advantage, as your ability to handle load balance directly impacts handling and overall performance on the track. Proper load distribution also influences tire stability and wear. An even load distribution reduces the risk of losing traction and promotes more uniform tire wear, extending their lifespan. Beyond setup adjustments, drivers can manage load transfer through driving techniques that prioritize smooth inputs. Abrupt steering, throttle, or brake actions can cause sudden, uncontrolled load shifts. Smooth driving with gradual inputs helps maintain consistent balance. Controlled steering, turning the wheel slowly and precisely, avoids excessive load transfer, which can lead to a loss of grip. The same principle applies to braking and accelerating. Smooth, progressive actions are essential. Hard braking shifts the load forward, while rapid acceleration pushes it rearward. Both extremes can decrease tire grip and cause overall instability. For example, during braking, gradually transferring load to the front allows the front tires to better handle the increased load. Slowing down slightly before entering a corner helps maintain a more balanced load distribution. Similarly, during acceleration, gently increasing speed shifts the load from the front to the rear without shocking the car's balance and preserving stability and traction. It's impossible to drive a car, especially at the limit, without causing some degree of load transfer. Every time you brake, steer, or accelerate, load transfer occurs. The less dramatic the load transfer, the greater the overall traction. Your goal is to apply smooth, controlled driving techniques to maximize control. Essentially, you want to drive in a way that keeps the car's weight as evenly distributed across all four tires as possible. In other words, to balance the car. But what happens when balance is lost? Let's examine one of the most common scenarios. Understeer. Understeer occurs when the front tires lose traction relative to the rear tires. In this situation, the car tends to push straight ahead, failing to respond adequately to steering inputs and drifting toward the outside of the corner. Understeer occurs when the car doesn't follow the direction set by the steering wheel, effectively widening the corner's radius. A common cause is excessive entry speed into the corner, which overloads the front tires during braking, pushing them beyond their grip limits. Similarly, abrupt or overly aggressive acceleration while exiting a corner can shift too much weight to the rear, reducing front-end traction and causing understeer. Many drivers instinctively try to correct understeer by turning the wheel further, but this often worsens the problem. The recommended approach is to reduce the steering angle to restore optimal tire contact with the track. Alternatively, easing off the throttle gently can shift weight back onto the front tires, increasing their traction. On the other hand, oversteer occurs when the rear tires lose grip relative to the front tires, causing the rear of the car to slide outward while the front points toward the inside of the corner. Oversteer is often caused by abrupt throttle release, known as trail throttle, or overly aggressive acceleration, which overwhelms the rear tire's grip. To manage oversteer, maintaining delicate throttle control is crucial. Avoid heavy braking or sudden deceleration, which can exacerbate the issue. With gradual, attentive inputs, it's possible to control oversteer and even use it to refine the car's cornering trajectory. In summary, load transfer is inevitable, but can be managed effectively through smooth and controlled driving. By mastering these techniques, you can optimize grip, enhance stability, and unlock your car's full performance potential on the track.